Do, 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 do.
Welcome to our special book club episode. Today in The View, we have a special guest author, Toni Morrison, here to talk about her Nobel Prize-winning novel, The Bluest. Reminiscing her experience as a young girl, Claudia McTeer narrates her somewhat close friend Piccola Reload's story. Being in the time of the Great Depression, Piccola's devastating story is more profound beyond words and literature. In Ohio in 1941, the standardized all-American girl image was hauling Piccola to yearn for that ideal beauty, at least acquiring blue eyes. Raised by her father, Charlie, at 11-year-old, Piccola is seen by society as ugly. By having blue eyes, Piccola thought she could perceive the world better and others will be able to look at her through beautiful eyes and understand her. With her two sympathetic friends, Claudia and Frida, Piccola is comforted and consoled. To talk more about her book is Toni. Come on in, Toni. Sure. So, Toni, what is your style of writing this book?
Well, I tried to mimic the format of the All-American Dick and Jane stories, and I actually named each chapter with a sentence of it. And I made it ironic by the happy and pleasant memories that were, shown in the books. I changed it to make it like a traumatic and horrible experience for Piccola. I also used postmodern techniques as new perspectives and like flashbacks to capture the complexity of the story and also to help sympathize with certain characters.
So why call it The Bluest?
Well, blonde hair and blue eyes was the American standard or image of beauty, and if you didn't have those features, you were viewed as ugly. Piccola, all she wanted was to be beautiful, and the only way she thought she would be able to achieve that is by having blue eyes. Unfortunately, nobody was able to fulfill that dream because they were dealing with their own problems and their own troublesome lives. So, ironically, toward the end, she does receive her blue eyes, but with a consequence.
Yeah, I was confused while reading that last part. Can you explain to our viewers about that?
Well, basically, Piccola was blinded by her own madness, and that was how she was able to perceive herself with the bluest, most beautiful eyes.
Due to popular response, our audience has a question for you, Toni. Ashley R. from Denver, Colorado asks if you could explain the meaning behind the passage. The bird-like gestures are worn away to a mere picking and plucking her way between the tire rims and sunflowers, between Coke bottles and milkweed, among all the waste and beauty of the world, which is what she was herself. All of our waste, which we dumped on her, and which she absorbed, and all our beauty, which was hers first, and which she gave to us. All of us, all who knew her so wholesome after we cleaned ourselves up on her. We were so beautiful when we stood astride her ugliness. Her simplicity decorated us, her guilt sanctified us. Her pain made us glow with health, and her awkwardness made us think we had a sense of humor. Her inarticulateness made us believe we were eloquent. Her poverty kept us generous. Even her waking dreams were used to silence our own nightmares, and she led us, and thereby deserved our contempt. We honed our egos on her, padded our character with her frailty, and yawned in the fantasy of our strength.
Well, this passage is very interesting, and it has different levels of interpretation. The juxtaposition in the first sentence between ugly and pretty, natural and unnatural, is left for the reader to compare to Piccola. She became ugly through everyone's eyes. Everyone dumped their pain and their sorrow on her, and it made her appear to be ugly. Comparing oneself to Piccola makes one's life seem much better. So the reason why this book is unique from other novels where black children have bad childhoods is because of the content that is left for the reader to comprehend.